Good morning students, this is Shailesh Kumar and today we will start exercise 2A, the topic fraction. Here in this topic we will learn how to add or subtract the fractions. Here the first question is of addition. There are two fractions 7 by 9 and 1 by 8. I will teach you two methods to solve this question. The first method is by taking the LCM and making the each fraction to the equivalent fraction so that their denominator are same, and the other way is the method of cross multiplication. So let's start with the first method. Now in the very first method we will take the LCM of the denominator. So LCM of 9 and 8, we will find the LCM of 9 and 8 is 9 and 8. In 9 and 8, we will see first prime number. The first prime number is 2. So we will check, is there any number divisible by 2? Yes. 9 is not divisible but 8 is divisible. Therefore I will write 2. 9 is not divisible, so we'll write 9 as it is. And 8 is divisible by 2, the answer is 4. Again 4 is divisible by 2, that is 2. Again 2 is divisible by 2 on 1. Now the 9 is there. 9 is not divisible by 2. Therefore we will not continue with 2. We will move to the next prime number. The next prime number is 3. 3 divides 9 at the table of 3. So 3 3 the 9 and 1 is as it is. Again 3 ones are 3. So now we will multiply these prime factors. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. On multiplying these we get 72. How? 2 multiply 2 4, 4 multiply 2 8, 8 multiply 3 24, 24 multiply 3 72. Therefore my answer is here 72. Now I will mark division bar. Now LCM of 9 and 8 was 72. Therefore in the denominator I will write 72. Now 72, I will divide 72 by 9. Here see, 72 divided by 9 and we will get the answer 8. We will multiply this answer with the numerator. The numerator was 7. Therefore we will multiply this 8 with numerator. Now 72 will be divided by 8. 72 divided by 8. Then we are getting 9 in the answer. So 9 will multiply with numerator. That is 1. Okay. 7 8s are 56. 1 9s are 9. And by 72. 59 plus 56 plus 9, that is 65. 65 by 72. This is the answer. This was the first way, by taking the LCM. Now I will explain you the second method to solve this question. Again 7 by 9 plus 1 by 8. In this method we will take the help of cross multiplication. Now we draw a division bar and we will multiply the denominator. 9 multiply 8 and will cross multiply the denominator with the numerator. 8 multiply 7 and 9 multiply with 1. Now why the cross multiplication? As you can see that if 7 by 9 and 1 by 8, then this is the cross. Clear? Now 7 by 8, that is 56, and 9 by 1, 9 multiply 1, that is 9, and 8 multiply 9, that is 72. Now the answer is 65 by 72. Both methods are correct. You can adopt any one which you find that it's easy. You can see here In the first method, the answer is 65 by 72. In the second method, also the answer is 65 by 72. Now we are on the second part of this question. Here 5 by 8 and 1 by 2. These are two fractions, and we will subtract these fractions. Now the LCM of 8 and 2, 8 and 2. Now on the table of 2, this is divisible, and the answer is 4, and 2 is divisible divided by 2, that will get 1. 2 the 4 and 1, and 2 1 the 2. Now if you multiply the primes, then we will get 8. Okay, now therefore LCM of 8 and 2 is 8. Now after that we will draw a division bar and we'll write the LCM 8. Now subtraction symbol is there, 5 is here, 1 is here. Now we divide 8 by 8. If we divide 8 by 8, then our answer is 1, and we will multiply this 1 with 5. Now we will divide this 8 by 2. We will divide LCM 8 with the denominator 2. Now the answer is 4. Therefore we will multiply this 4 with 1. Now 5 multiply 1, 5, and 1 multiply 4, that is 4. Now 5 minus 4, that is 1. Therefore the answer is 1 by 8. This is the answer. Okay. Now what is the second way to do this? (5 by 8 minus 1 by 2). Now we will adopt the cross multiplication method here. First we multiply the denominator, 8 multiply 2, and now 2 multiply with 5, 8 multiply with 1. Now 5 multiply 2, 10, and 8 over 16. Now 10 minus 8, that is 2, 2 by 16, 2 by 16. Now 2 and 16. What is common between 2 and 16? 2. So both are the factors of 2. We will cut the common factor. 2 is divisible by 2. 2 ones are 2, and 16 is also divisible by 2. Therefore the answer is 8. 2 8s are 16. Now my answer will be 1 by 8. You can see in the both way we are getting the same answer. 1 by 8 is here, 1 by 8 is here. Now in the third part there is a mixed fraction. First of all we will change this mixed fraction. We will convert this mixed fraction into an improper fraction. What is the way to do this? We will multiply 8 with 3. 8 multiply 3, 24. 24 plus 1, 25. So 3 multiply 8 plus 1. And this will be 6 multiply 1 plus 5. So this is equal to, and this is equal to this. So 24 plus 1, 25 by 8, and 6 plus 5, that is 11 by 6. So my question is now 25 by 8 and 11 by 6. Here I will adopt the cross multiplication method. Now what I do? 8 multiply 6 and 6 multiply 25 plus 8 multiply 11. Now if I multiply 25 with 6, then what is my answer? That is 150. 150, and this is 88, and here is 48. Now when we add 150 plus 88, that is 8 and 238, that is 48. Now the answer is 238 by 48, but both are divisible by 2, therefore we will divide them by 2. 238 48. If we divide this by 2, then our answer is, in the rough work we will solve this. 238, 2 ones are 2, 3 and 9, so 119, and this is 24. Now this is my answer, 119 by 24. Because my question was in the mixed fraction, therefore I will have to give answer in mixed fraction. So I will convert this improper fraction into mixed fraction. Now, in order to convert improper fraction to mixed fraction, we will divide 119 by 24. Now, on the table of 24, we get 96 out of 4 place. Now, 3 and 2. Now, so I can write this 24 in the denominator, and this remainder will be in the numerator, and this number 4 as a complete number here. Now this is the answer. So I can write this in the actual answer form, 4 by 4 and 23 by 24. This is my answer. Now I will solve this question by the second method. Second method, this is the in the second method we will first see the number. The complete number are there 3 and 1, and there is addition symbol between these two complete number. Therefore I will add 3 and 1. Okay, and I will mark one other bracket in which I will write a fraction in the form of addition. Okay, now what we will do, that 3 plus 1, the answer is 4, and here 8 multiply, we will adopt the method as we have done earlier of the cross multiplication. Now 6 multiply 1 and 8 multiply 5 upon 8 multiply 6. 4 and 6 plus 40 by 48. Now this is 46 over 48. 46 and 48 both are divisible by 2. So in rough work, 46 and 48. If you divide this 46 by 2, then we get 23. And if we divide 48 by 2, then we get 24. So in place of 46 by 48, we can write 23 and 24. Now this is the answer. So you can see the answer with this method and with this method are same. 4, 23 by 24, 4 and 23 by 24. Now we will solve this question. This is a question involving mixed fraction, and there is a subtraction symbol between these two fractions. Here we will adopt the second method, 16 minus 8. First we will subtract the complete number, and after that we go for fractions. Okay. Now 16 minus 8, we will get 8. And in these we will adopt the cross multiplication method. 7 multiply 5, that is 35, and 5 multiply 5, 25, and 7 multiply 2, that is 14. Clear? This is the cross multiplication method what we have used in the previous sum. 5 multiply 5, 25, 7 multiply 2, 14, and 7 multiply 5, 35. Now 8 is a complete number. Now 25 minus 14, that is 11, and here is 35. Now you see 11 and 35. These are not divisible by any common table. So therefore my answer is 8, 11 by 35. This is the answer. Now in this part, first of all we will solve the bracket. You know the rule, BODMAS, BODMAS. First of all we will solve the bracket. Now in the bracket there are two fractions, two mixed fractions. We will solve them as we have done earlier. So 36 7 by 9, we will write it just like as it is, and here this is 12 and this is 11. What will we do? We will add them. 12 plus 11 in the rough work 23. So I will write directly 23, and here I will add these fraction. Now 36 by 7 by 9 minus this is 23, and here we apply cross multiplication. 3 multiply 4, that is 12, and 5 multiply 1, that is 5, and 5 multiply 3, that is 15. Now 36 7 by 9 23, 12 plus 5, that is 17 by 15. Now this 17 by 15 is not a proper fraction. This is improper fraction. So what we will do here? We will divide and convert into mixed fraction. So we can write 17 by 15 as, okay. Now the one complete number is there. So here already we have how many complete number? 23, and one complete number is also there from 17 by 15. Therefore I will write it like this, and in place of 17 by 15 I will take the help of its mixed form, 1 and 2 by 15. Now the fraction is 2 by 15. Clear? Now 36 7 by 9 minus 23 plus 1 24 and 2 by 15. Now again what we shall do? 36 minus 24. 36 minus 24, and here 7 by 9 minus 2 by 15. Now 36 minus 24 and 7 by 9 minus 2 by 15. Here 36 minus 24, 6 minus 4 2, and 3 minus 2 1. Now here we will apply cross multiplication. 9 multiply 15 and 7 multiply 15 and 2 multiply 9. Now 12. Now here 15 multiply 7 and 9 multiply 2, we get 105 and 18, and 9 multiply 15 135. 105 minus 18, so that is 87. 87 and 135. Now 27 and 135, we have to see, are they divisible on any common table? So to check, we will have to see the 135. We know 135 is divisible by 5. 5 2s are 10. And no, 27, and 27 is divisible by 3. So these are both 87. 8 plus 7, that is 15. Therefore, it is also divisible by 3. So, here we will divide 87 and 135 by 3. If we divide this, then we will get the answer 29. And if we will divide this, then 3 4s are 12 and 3 5s are 15. 29 by 45. Now, my actual answer is 29, 12 and 29 by 45. Now, 87 by 135, these both are divisible on the table of 3. How you can see that? You will add the digits. 8 plus 7, what is 15? 8 plus 7, you get 15. And 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 5, 9. 9, 15 and 9 both are divisible by 3. Therefore, I divide 27 and 135 on the table of 3 and I get these answers 29 and 45. This is the rough work. So, my final answer is this.